Hello, all you beautiful people. My name is Samuth, and I welcome you back to another journey of Man of Mystery with Hands. Ugh. So, anyway, yes, over the weekend I had gone to a family fair. I don't want you to see my hands. Anyway, I had gone to a family fair, uh, or sorry, I went to. uh, no, I went to a fair with my family. It was a state fair. I won't say what state, but they did have a lot of. Uh, the funny thing was that it was cut up in sectors. Like there's usually a big area for food, a big area for rides, especially kid rides. I think there were two areas for rides actually. I can't remember. And then there's the sort of place where the animals, mostly horses, but the fair had its share of 4-H stuff, a place for cows, horses, pigs, and then the subtlety of different breeds of chicken, turkeys. The animals, the animal list is no shortage. All right, it's a lot. Anyway, so we went there and we had some fun. It wasn't too hot out, but it when the sun is out from behind the clouds, it can be down on you. But I thought smart, and I brought my own umbrella. Now I know people think that's funny or strange or whatever, but it's my own personal shade. So even if it doesn't rain, at least I have uh, some shade from the sun itself. And you know, when it's hot out and it's a bit humid, it's very necessary. So, but I digress. I had a fun weekend. It was short lived to some regard. Uh, uh, Part of my family stayed at a family member's house, and me and my parents stayed at a campground. It was nice. They had a pool. They had all this stuff. But one of the things I want to show you. Um, so the weird thing is, this camping place had a spot where you could buy these bags that were filled with a whole different assortment of stuff, mostly gems or fossils, whichever it may be. And they had different variety sizes of bags, from like the low amount, like the small bag, very small, has low amount, to these huge hunk of bag filled with all assortments of gems, uh, precious gems, stones, fossils, whatever you name it. And so, one of the things I got, just one second. Two of the things I got are this here. If you can see that, that is, I believe, a quartz. They had a list of, so you can see that right there. They had a quartz. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I digress. My camera's not a focusing one. Um, and they had a list of a whole bunch of different what the stones were, but I digress. I'm not very good at it. So this is one of them. This is a quartz, and then the next one, a really big honking one, is this one. This one, I believe, is smoky quartz. And if you don't know what smoky quartz is, look it up. But basically, those were not. Those are the only two that are the big ones. Now, there's nothing, on the other side or whatever. It's basically just this. But those were some of the big things I got from that bag. Now, I did get some smaller stuff, stone wise, but I digress. You don't care about that. I don't care about the stone stuff at all. But I just figured I'd show those off to you because that's what I got from that bag. Now, there's a bunch of other small assortments of precious gems and stones, but it's save it for another time. So, but yeah, those I don't know if that crystal is Izzy quartz or something else, but I'm not a geologist or something of that nature. So, but I enjoy it all the same. I do collect those type of stones. Uh, Give me 1 second. 1 second. I'll show you one more. I'm trying to get my bag of wonders out. Um, ah. Now this one I got from a gem store, not a gem store, but it was a multi-store, and it had different bunch of gems in it. But this one I got that one of the ones I got I really liked. If I can get it out at all. Hold on. It's stuck. Okay. This. That one I got from a store, and it is pure silicon. Now I know you can't see very well, but there are these little designs in the back, and it just looks so like a solid block of, or almost solid block of, like about to melt stuff. But this is basically silicon. This is what goes into your computer chips or whatever. It's it's pretty interesting how you look at it. Now, again, I don't. I collect a variety of different stones, and those are just those two from previous are from the bag that I did little what is it, panning, like gem panning, if you will, because that was part of one of those things that the campground had. And then the silicone and stuff, those I have stones that I've gotten from a store that's usually sells that along with a bunch of other stuff. Some of it a bit hippie, but we won't get into it. But anyway, that's what I like. I like to collect the precious stones. Some are tumbled, which means they're put in this machine with a chemical of sorts, which kind of smooths them out and shines them up a bit. And then you get like this smooth shine stone. But sometimes I like sometimes I like having the rawness, the raw stone, like those two you saw previously. But yeah, that's what I collect. I don't have a lot of it. It's just, um, and the bag for like the painting stuff, it was just dirt and whatever else, was like $45. So I got a lot uh, out of all that. So and maybe I'll do a video on like different gems. I think maybe what they are. I'm not too sure. So, but anyway, that's part of the weekend for the fair. We we went around. We had fun. We went inside because they have some areas that are AC. We went inside and kind of cooled off because it did get hot. But beside that point, going to a fair, whether it be state or local, are pretty fun. Expensive because of inflation and whatnot. But once in a while, you kind of have to get out of your own home, your own mind, and kind of enjoy life because I can't tell you how many more celeb stories of death or news stories of kids, adults dying one can take before realizing that they kind of have to get on with life. And that's not a fun time. So always remember you are very mortal and you are very fragile. And like a candle in the wind, you can go out in the night and it's not fun. So, but there are the things I want to do too. Uh, I am looking at, I know I've said it before about gaming. I'm going to try to do a test run sometime this week, maybe tomorrow. I'll do a test run of a gaming stream tomorrow. Um, don't know if anyone will join me or not, but I digress. Gotta try something, right? Because, it's just one of those things. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for again coming on and even watching one of these videos. I know it's been about, I think it was 6 days since I last uploaded one. Yeah, it was about 6 days. So that's almost a week, which is bad, at least for consistency. So I apologize for that, but this weekend was a fun time with family, and sometimes some things a little more important than others, even though I don't get paid for even doing these videos, to be honest. But I digress. I enjoy making them. I enjoy talking to you about silly, stupid stuff, because which would you rather talk about, silly, stupid stuff or the ongoing political BS that's out there? Because I know I'm tired of it all, to be honest. Anyway, wherever you are, whether it be on YouTube or Rumble, please give a like or just, if you would, please give a like and follow or subscribe or whatever, in order to have more of these, have the videos seen by more people, because that's what helps. Because honestly, that's the only way it works. Um, and leave a comment if you wish. And I will see you guys on the next time. Bye. Bye.